Right, back here at Warwick Farm and catching up with Ashlee Grives. Hello, Ash.
Hello, how are you going?
Very, very well. Firstly, welcome to Nutrien. Welcome to your first time selling here at the Warwick Farm complex.
Yeah, thank you. It's been a good couple of days so far. We've had plenty of interest, so yeah, it's been quite enjoyable.
Has it been what you expected?
Yeah, definitely, maybe a bit better. Yeah, it's good. The complex is great. The people, there's been, a good rush of people through, and last night was good to be a part of. So yeah, it's been really good.
Coming out there, and both your horses looked super last night. You'd be very proud of that, which anyone that knows you would come to expect that anyway. So you'll go from there. You're selling 2 lots. We'll talk about the other one that's not on the screen just at the minute, the Tall Dark Stranger out of Lincoln Superstar. What a family. And we're going to mention which one's he got, Sir Lincoln or Lincoln Royal. Either way, it's Lincoln Royal on the pedigree page, but that's also Sir Lincoln. We've got to make sure people are aware of that. A high quality horse. He's been a terrific stallion as well.
He has, yeah. He's really done a good job. The mare, obviously, that this one's out of is a full sister to him. She did run 4th in the Jewels as a 2-year-old. Since purchasing her from New Zealand, we had nothing but issues with her. She fractured her hind cannon first coming over, and she just always had these niggles where she was never right. And we just, probably her race record isn't as good as what she probably was due to that. In the breeding barn this far, she hasn't had a great deal of success yet. She's had a bit of bad luck there. The first one broke down due to injury, so only had the 4 starts, but she's got a Sweet Lou filly, the middle one, which is probably 3 to 4 weeks off the trials, which I do like. I have a high opinion of her. She just needed time. She was, generally that didn't sort of go at 2, and she was just a mare that looked like she needed time, but we gave her that, and we're really happy with where she's at now. So hopefully she can sort of hit the track and pick the family back up. And this little filly that I'm selling, although she's a little bit small, she's very correct and well put together, and it was probably a bit of a concern going to a Bettor's Delight stallion. They can throw them a bit small, but the better ones are small, so hopefully this one's a good little package. Yeah,
it doesn't matter with Bettor's Delight. That's one thing about it. It's quite a funny thing. Everyone says, oh, it's a bit small. That's Bettor's Delight. You don't worry about it, and that's the best way to look at it.
I think so, and people do tend to accept that with the Bettor's Delight, so hopefully they'll be accepting of this one. And it's certainly a family you can't go past, and fingers crossed she can sell for the right money.
Does a very nice job throwing a stamp on them. Bettor's Wish. There's no hassles there, that's for sure. Tall Dark Stranger, sorry, same thing. They both do actually, but Tall Dark Stranger throws a stamp. The only thing I'm disappointed in, they're not tall and they're not dark. No. And that's, don't come to this one and think, that's what they're all the same. They're plain bays, but it's an interesting name, I must say, but they are a lovely type.
Yeah, they certainly are. Yeah, we're really happy with our filly's confirmation, and she's had good interest. So I think being a really good New Zealand family, hopefully there's some good New Zealand interest in her as well, because the other sisters, actually, a lot of them have deceased through that family. So in terms of future breeding, there's probably not a lot coming through from that line. We've got one of the only ones left in terms of the mares. So hopefully the family can do a good job on the track and pick the family back up, because it's certainly a very strong family.
No, absolutely. And this little filly here, or not little filly, but one of only 2 Papi Rob Hanovers in the sale. Firstly, he was a great sire. He's the son of Sunbeat Somewhere himself. Just shy of $1 million in staked money. And when I say just shy, I think it's a couple of $1,000. It's ridiculously how close he went there. A couple of people I've spoken to have said about him, said he was a fair dinkum, seriously good horse. There's just not a lot of them around, and 2 of them, and I'll happily say the last horse going through the sale as well. They both look similar. Strong bodies, strong walk about them, and they look like they carry anything, doesn't they? Yeah,
certainly. From the moment this filly was born, she probably looked more like a thoroughbred. She was always very well muscled, solid, just looked strong, and she's continued that through. The Papi Robs, they love them in America. Their average over there at the Lexington was 150,000, so they sold well there. Unfortunately, his numbers here are limited. He did only have 30 straws the year that we went to him, and his semen wasn't great, so I think he only got 3 on the ground, and they're all fillies, so it was a shame. But 2 of them are here, so people always want what they can't have, and they are rare, so fingers crossed they sell well. This mare, she's quality. I really like her. I've loved preparing her and raising her this far, so she's got a brain, and she's just a lovely filly, and it's a good enough family. Her mum's done a good enough job in the breeding barn so far, so her 2-year-old brother's actually not far off a trial either, and we've got quite a high opinion of him also, so it's been good.
I got to know you through Amaretto with Grant and Kieran, and then you sent this mare Zabibo to Grant and Kez as well. One to get some black type next to her name and some winning form, and she was able to do that.
Yeah.
She was a ripping mare, and I mean, we had a sister to her as well. They were just super mares. They were tough.
Yeah.
They could do everything. But both those horses out of the Caramia Dreamer family got better as they got older too. I think that's the exciting part about a filly like this. When you look at its bloodlines, they're bred to be mares that are going to race for longevity, and then you've got a great family as well.
Yeah, certainly. Zabibo, she certainly was never ready to go at 2. She was kind of an awkward gaited mare, and as Kes would know, she was frustrating. But to her credit, which it's not on the page, but she did run second in the Breeders' Crown as a 2-year-old to Dream About Me, and probably was never really ready to do so. As she got older, injury probably let her down a fraction too, and in the end we did retire her due to injury, but Kez did an amazing job with her also to run the 52 at Melton, and just a strong mare that would just give you everything she had. She was really a really nice mare, and it's a good family. There's a lot of winners on the page. Even though it goes to the 4th dam, it is still quite strong. I'm confident this filly will get better with age, and she's very commercial, I think, being, for a future broodmare, being a Papi Rob out of that family.
I was recently in New Zealand, and there's so many little branches of this family springing up everywhere. It was almost finished.
Yeah.
And now they're just coming back and with quality horses winning everywhere as well, which is really exciting for that family. Yeah. Ash, well done. I like her. She's a sweet little thing. Bit like her mum, Zabibo. Welcome to the sales. Hopefully everything goes well tomorrow. We have a good sale for you tomorrow and go from there. If anyone watches this video, want to get in touch with you, numbers on the bottom of the catalogue. Just give you a call and ask any questions they want.
Yeah, certainly. No, thank you. It's been great, and hopefully a good day tomorrow.
Thanks, Ash.
Yeah.